I went, and this will be if I go this year, it'll be my 5th time.
That's awesome.
Wow.
It was. I took Michael Rosenbaum with me the second time I went. He didn't want to go. He loved it. Here's an interesting story. The day before we were supposed to go, his dog lost his sight. He loves his dog. His dog went blind.
Oh my God!
Can you do that as a dog? Just lose it in one day?
It just went overnight. It was the day before we were supposed to go.
Oof.
And he said, Har, I don't think I can go. My dog just went blind. And I said, okay, well, let's talk about this. I said, you've got an assistant, full-time assistant. I said, your dog's gone blind. There's nothing you can do. I said, why don't we do this? I said, let your assistant take the dog to the vet, everything they can do. I said, there's one thing we can do. I said, let's go keep our plans to Burning Man. I said, print up a picture of Irv, that's the name of his dog. Print up a picture of Irv, bring it to Burning Man, and the first thing we'll do, we're going to go to the temple. We're going to put the picture up, and we're going to pray that Irv gets his eyesight back. So Michael,
He's very skeptical, right?
He was skeptical. He wasn't going to go. I said, trust me. We're going to go pray. And I don't think he's a praying guy. So one of his fans had bought him a stuffed toy that looked exactly like his dog. So we didn't have a photo. He had this plush toy of an identical thing of his dog. I said, yeah, bring it. So we got to Burning Man that night. The next morning, we got on our bikes. First thing, we drove out to the temple. Like I said, walking into people crying and sobbing, and there's pictures of people's loved ones and pets and everything there. And I said, Michael, just walk around till you feel a spot, and then we'll put Herb there, and we're going to pray. And we walked around, and we found this little spot, and we were with this other girl named Dee, a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And we held hands. And we just prayed. We were like, dear God, please bring Irva's sight back, please. You know, we were weeping.
I was going to say.
It was heavy. It was like heavy, but we were full on praying. Like, that's the beauty of this place. And again, it's not it's non-denominational.
And there's people right next to you praying as well?
Yeah, everywhere. You can
praying
hear
for
people
whatever you
crying.
want.
Yeah, it's really
I
powerful.
really missed that pair of pants that I had bought from.
Yeah,
it could be anything.
It could be anything.
Is it indoor or is it like?
It's indoor, but it's like it's open. Like there's openings in the wood, and it's kind of a mixture. But it's covered over, and it's
And did
beautiful.
they burn that? They burn that too?
They burn that the very last night.
They do.
So they burn the man the second last night, and then they burn the temple on the very last night.
Oh wow!
So people watch all their stuff go up.
So you're crying.
So we're crying. We're praying, and we get through that. We ride back to our camp, and it's hard to get phone reception out there because part of it is to block that. You know, that they try to turn you off.
They want you to disconnect from the world.
Yeah,
but they should make the man a cell phone tower.
Yeah, yeah. Make the Burning Man a good one. Yeah. But somehow Michael got a signal, and his assistant FaceTimed him, and we're all there. And she goes, Michael, you have to see this. And this was like within 10 minutes of us getting back to the trailer. And she was throwing the ball for the dog, and the dog was getting it. She goes, he can see.
Wow.
And it was just like, it was a mind blower.
Oh my
I actually
God.
filmed all of it, and I made a documentary that I'm going to be putting out soon of our whole journey.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's hilarious, but it's also really moving. Yeah, it's.
Sandy and I got to go. We got to revive our careers.
Yeah.
Let's bring our
you should
IMDb
go.
I'm
page.
going to bring my
guys would love
SAG
it.
card and burn it in the temple.
You guys would love it.
No, I would. I love stuff like
I
that.
desperately want to go.
It's a surreal
I
experience.
would love to go.